Hello, Hypno LA, and welcome back to another fabulous presenter presentation. Today we have Jordan Wolan. Now, Jordan is a certified hypnotherapist, and she's got a bit of a sound edge or a resounding edge because she does a lot of work with somatic, the body, but sound facilitation. She's worked with clients over a decade with things like anxiety, fear, habit change, and she's going to be bringing a presentation, Sounded Subconscious Synergy. So great to have you with us, Jordan. Great to have you at Hypno LA.
Thanks, Dale. So excited to be here and share this.
So out of curiosity, so sounded subconscious synergy, what are people going to take away from your presentation? What are they going to learn from coming to learn from you?
Yeah, so from my presentation, which is Sound and Subconscious Synergy, I'm bringing my experience as a hypnotherapist and also my experience as a sound healing facilitator to how you can use sound for yourself, for self-care, in between client sessions, how you can use it with your clients, and also how you can use it with your community.
Okay,
And we'll,
how have you used sound yourself? Because you sound quite passionate about it. How have you used sound within the work you do? Like, what does sound do for you?
yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. So, Dale, what sound does for me, it does so many things. I have, since I started training in sound healing after the pandemic, it was actually during the pandemic, I found that it was helping me to be more relaxed and it had a way of turning off the noise for me. And at the time, there was a lot of things happening in the world. And even with client sessions and the work I was doing, I found that it was like a fast track to being able to calm myself, being able to go to a place of grounding and to immediately just drop in. And that it actually could be incorporated with hypnosis in very rapid ways to also accentuate that. And then I started using it with my communities and doing group sessions with people and offering it for groups of people to find accessible ways to kind of drop in, get quiet, take a break. And it was so healing for so many people.
Amazing. Yeah, I think sound is an interesting one because sometimes people talk about, okay, how do you get more known, build your business, stuff like that. And there are some people who do the stage hypnosis side of things, but
Mhm.
sound healing is such a, I mean, you can do hypnosis as a group, but like sound is something that people know, they resonate with, and it's a really good way to connect as well. So how did you get into this whole world of hypnotherapy, sound healing? Tell us a bit about your journey to get here.
Yeah, to get here, how much time do we have, Dale?
I mean, we've got some
How
we've
deep do
got
you want
some
to
time.
go?
I mean, we don't necessarily
I'm
need to
just
go
kidding.
into all of the fun stuff. But yeah,
I'm just
tell us a
kidding.
little
I'm
bit
just
about
kidding.
that's all good.
How I got here, I found hypnotherapy going through a very difficult time, and someone said you should speak to my mentor, and I decided to give it a shot. I really didn't know much about hypnosis, and I walked into that session, and I walked out a changed person, and my hypnotherapist, who's now my mentor, all these years later, still here, amazing. So she really changed my life. So that was where I started with hypnosis and with Reiki as well. And over the years, I found that this type of work was just so healing. And I'd been through therapy, I'd been working on various things. But this I found was a real tool that was just a joy to do. And it worked really fast. And then when I found sound healing, that was just the glue that came to, that everything, it's all hypnosis, it's all sound. And I started working with, was doing psychedelic training. So then I started exploring. This is kind of the way I got into this,
Nice.
crystal bowls and stuff. I was working with playlists to guide people through journeys, working with cannabis, working with that medicine in a very gentle way. And I learned how to use music and how to be incorporating that into journey work and letting the sound and the music just take people to places that, the brain, turns off the brain. Like you're not consciously, using that. It works on a very deeper level that's nonverbal. So from there, learning how to work with, guiding people in these experiences. I had also been going to sound baths just for fun with my partner, my friends, and I just loved being there and just being able to drop in and hearing like live music, the crystal bowls, the gong, instruments like that had a profound effect on me. So I started to train in that, doing private sessions with someone, and learned how to do that in person and online. I was working with learning how to do those online as well. And from that point, I learned how to use the crystal bowls, all the instruments that I'm going to be bringing with me to Hypno LA, um, and started holding space for people, for communities. I work a lot with the LGBTQ community, and I do sound baths twice a month now at this queer gym in Los
Amazing.
Angeles.
And yeah. So
Yeah.
you're pretty close, right? How far are you away
Mhm.
from Woodland Hills?
Yeah, so that's about 45 minutes. So I have some
Nice.
relatives out there. I'm right in the middle of LA, so this is really close to home for me.
Amazing. So, I mean, what made you decide to come to Hitler, well, other than being local potentially? Yeah, what made you decide to come along?
It was easy. I could just roll out of bed and, there. But
It's
actually,
like I don't have to think. I mean,
yeah,
for those who don't know, before we pre-chatted and Jordan had been to karaoke yesterday evening, we both
yes,
share a passion for karaoke.
yes,
So
yes. The
yeah.
duet with Frozen was just, can't forget that. Yeah,
Anyway, we
yeah,
detract. We're being business mode now.
yeah.
Anyway,
Focus, focus.
so yeah, what got you interested
Yeah.
in that you wanted to come?
Yeah, so it just feels like coming full circle, because of course, anyone in LA has driven down the freeway and seen this sign, the Hypnosis College, HMI, on the freeway. It's the green sign. So we all kind of know this school. This was like, it's kind of like a hub of hypnotists and hypnotherapy, and one of the greatest schools. And it just feels like full circle to be able to, come back. And some of these people I train with are at this convention as well. So it's like some of my mentors and role models. And it was just like, wow, to be a part of something like this. And, this seems like why hasn't it happened sooner in a way? So
Amazing.
really, really glad to be here.
Well, I'm amazing that you are coming full circle. And I think this is one of the reasons why Laurie created it. As you may guess, I'm not Californian, but yeah, Laurie who created this, she is. And for her, since COVID, things changed and she really wants to create that in-person community. And it's great for people like yourself, previous students at HMI, or just people who want to be part of a fun, collaborative environment, because we want it to be fun, we want it to be practical. And I think it's going to be awesome, and I'm really excited for you to be there with us, Jordan. So thank you for
Yeah.
stepping up to present with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm really glad that people other than hypnotists can also come to this event. That's another draw. It's like I just found this world fascinating. And I know that many people are really curious about it and want to know more, but they really don't know how to find out. Or, it's just great that they can try all different types of topics, learn about all different kind of things.
100%. So if you were to offer a nugget of gold, a pearl of wisdom, what, from all of your experience in the industry, the market, hypnosis, what advice would you give to people listening to this interview who've stayed until the very end?
Yeah, thank you for staying. I know it's, attention spans are short and valuable. And so the biggest advice I would say, and I've been told this myself, is just be yourself, like be your authentic self. Like the more you share who you are, shine your light, show up authentically, then that's the way you're gonna connect with people, being real, being a real person. There's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of also, we can, I've been through so many trainings as well. And there have been times when I've tried to be like that person or be more like this person. And I can't be those people. So I have to be myself. And my mentor, Tanya Nord, will tell you the same. She's told me that many times, like you can only be you. So I've really carried that forward. And I just do it in my way. And yeah.
Well, beautiful words. And that's what we want to create at Hypno LA, an inclusive space where you can be yourself and also find yourself. Because I think when we start off in this career, like we want to learn from others, we want to emulate them, but we're not them. And we need to find who we are. So beautiful words. Well, thank you so much, Jordan. I look forward to seeing you at Hypno LA in September. For those who have yet to buy your tickets, there's going to be a link below. As always, keep on taking steps, and we'll see you in ALA in September. Catch you then.